Did you know that the ancient Chinese symbol for crisis is exactly the same as the symbol for opportunity? Seeing problems as opportunities is the best possible way to be successful in anything you do in life. It's a matter of perspective. So, shouldn't you adopt the perspective that will most lead you to success and not failure? Problems, change, stress, they're all part of everyone's life. No one is exempt or immune. One week, everything is lining up for you, and the very next week, you can't catch a break. Adaptability means seeing these things as the normal course of life. Successful people develop a mental toughness, which causes them to see adversities and failures as ways to learn lessons and improve. They expect challenges. So even before the challenges occur, they have the intention of facing them and finding solutions. My name is Ronika Jacobs, and you have found my podcast, Strive for More, Your Best Life Now. While there are hundreds of thousands of podcasts out there, you have taken the time out to listen to this one. So for that, I would like to say thank you. So without any further delay, let's get to it. Let's strive for more. This is episode 127 in the Recipe for Success, Adaptability. Basically, there are two ways to adapt to situations. The first is to adapt ourselves to situations that are beyond our control. And the second is to adapt to situations so that they become better for us. One of these two options provides the solution to most problems. So, of course, you want to adapt either yourself or the situation in the most productive, worthwhile way. Recognize that adaptability is a choice. It's you making up your mind to be flexible, responsive, analytical, and solution-oriented. Choosing to be adaptive instead of fighting the issue means that you're giving yourself freedom to take action to find a solution. Choosing to be adaptive means you become the victor and not the victim. So take a moment to ask yourself, how adaptable am I? We are all at varying degree levels in our skill set to be adaptable. Sometimes it depends on where you are or even who you are with. No matter the situation or person that is causing this untimely and at times unnecessary stress or inconvenience, remember it is momentary and it will pass. The more you search for positive alternatives, the quicker the time will pass that it pains you. There are absolutely things that will occur in your life that are beyond your control. But how great would it be if we could constantly control our lives like a puppeteer or a ventriloquist? Unfortunately, this is not reality. When an untimely or unwarranted situation arises, here are a few tips you can try to help ease your stress and get back on track to a safe level of comfort. Tip number 1. How's your sense of humor? It can be a great ally for you. One of the things humor helps you do is to get some perspective on yourself and your situation. Humor can help you see the fun in the situation when you make a mistake. It can make it easier for you to learn from your mistake as well. Tip number 2. How well do you control your negative emotions? Negative emotions can get you into a lot of trouble. When you're in a stressful situation, try to remove yourself until you have your emotions under control. When you're calmer, return to deal with the situation. Tip number 3. Do you see change as normal, or does it throw you for a loop? Evaluate the way you react to unexpected events. Make a conscious effort to take changes in stride. This is a skill you can learn, and it will help you in many different ways. Tip number 4. How good are you at saying no? If you're stressed because you've overcommitted yourself, it's harder to adapt to situations as they arise. Make your schedule work for you, not against you. Learn to say no calmly and firmly when you need to. Tip number 5. Is your life way too complicated? Learn to simplify your life. Get rid of clutter and distractions that wear you out and get in the way. Decide what's essential to you and what you really want to do with your time, and concentrate on that. There was once a mother at the grocery store shopping with her whiny young daughter. The daughter began complaining about sitting too long in the basket. As she moved throughout the store, the child was becoming more frustrated by the minute. The mother quietly said, "It's okay, Emily. Just a few more items to get, and then we're leaving." The young girl did not care. She reached into the basket and threw an item on the floor. Again, the mother quietly said, "I know you're tired, Emily, but you are doing really great. Just be patient." People standing by just kind of watched in disbelief. As she made her way to the checkout stand, the toddler began screaming and crying uncontrollably. The mother calmly said, "Emily, I am so proud of you for making it through this shopping trip. Now it is time for checkout, and then we are leaving." There was an older gentleman behind them who overheard the mother speaking to Emily. He told the mother, "You sure have your hands full, but you are so calm. You are a great mother." The mother looked back towards him and gave a half-hearted smile and said a faint thanks. He then looked at the little girl and said, "Emily, you sure are lucky to have a mom like her." The little girl then said, "My name is Jenna. I'm not Emily. That's my mommy's name." Emily found a way to soothe herself through a difficult time by talking to herself and encouraging herself. She had to get the items from the store, so she couldn't leave, although her daughter was really taking her through it. But she chose to encourage herself. She chose to adapt and not let the situation take advantage of her. I encourage you, when life throws you one of those difficult moments, no matter how large or small, look for ways to adapt. Thank you so much for listening to this episode. If you would like to send me an email, you can at striveformore@email.com. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you in the next episode. Continue to strive for more and live your best life now. Bye.